Young man, are you trying to steal my signs?
Aw, gee, Mr. Manfred, everybody's doing it now.
Well, now that doesn't exactly make it right now, does it? I'll tell you what, though. You always seem to be a young man of unimpeachable conduct. So I'll tell you what. Give me a few draft picks on your fantasy draft and go online and vote for my Record Journal Athletes of the Week. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you may happen to be tuning in. I am Brian Carpenter, sports editor of the Meriden Record Journal, and welcome to Week 3 of Record Journal Athletes of the Week, presented to you by Middlesex Community College. Aaron, we're in a groove already, man. We're in a groove. I know it's getting cold on us, but we're in the rhythm. Week 3, we got another set of winners, 6 new candidates, even though it was MLK Day. We were able to get our candidates aboard, get our interviews in the books. Let's go to them right now. Our girls' winner from Week 2, from Southington Gymnastics. There's a team that supports its candidates. Holy smokes. Yes, our winner was Miss Kat Drexler.
All right, this is Sean Krofsik. We're here at American Gymnastics, and we are here with our female athlete of the week, Kat Drexler. Kat, congratulations on being Athlete of the Week.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So this is your first year with Southington High Gymnastics. Tell me about it.
Well, I used to compete with American Gymnastics, and now I joined the high school team, and I'm having so much fun with my new teammates and coach.
Yeah. What's it been like? The adjustment going into high school gymnastics.
Well, it's a lot more team-based, so I don't know. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're off to a great start. Tell me about some of your big time performances. I know at Farmington you had a 9.6 on beam.
Yeah.
Was that your career high or?
I think so, actually. Yeah. It was a good beam routine.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell me about yourself as a gymnast. What are your strengths?
Beam, obviously, I feel I'm kind of comfortable on there, but I also enjoy bars a lot, like swinging on the bars and stuff. Yeah.
What makes your beam routine so good?
I don't know. I'm very confident up there, and I enjoy being up there, so that shows to the judges.
Is that the toughest one out of the 4, you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just because you're up high and everything like that. And
yeah, it's only 4 inches wide, so.
Yeah. So tell me about the big meets coming up. What are your expectations for the rest of the year?
I don't know. I'm just hoping to try to stay how I am right now because I'm feeling pretty good about my competitions and stuff. We have a meet this Friday coming up for breast cancer, so I'm excited for that. It's home also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are your expectations for postseason? You think you could do some big time things in postseason?
I'm not really sure about postseason yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How high do you think your scores could go? Could you even go higher on beam, you think?
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's the goal, but I don't know. Just gotta keep working hard.
So when did you first start being a gymnastics athlete?
I started when I was like 3 years old, but I joined competitive gymnastics in 2nd grade, so I've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah. What have you liked about the sport?
I don't know. I just liked how it's different than a lot of other sports, and there's not only like one thing you're doing, there's like 4 events, so you don't really get bored that easily.
So you're happy you came out for this team this year?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to other gymnasts that are considering it? Would you suggest to come out for the high school team?
I would say definitely try for the high school team. It's so much fun, and there's like the team aspect. It's just so nice, and I love it.
Awesome, Kat. Well, thank you for your time today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
Kat, thank you for taking time to speak with Aaron and Sean on Monday. Aaron, I got to say, she's well-named. Kat, she's like a cat on that balance beam, man. 9.6, that's a sick score. Good for you, Kat. And then, you know what, too? It's good to see kids who might be doing club sports coming out for their high school teams, because as Ms. Drexler pointed out, you can't beat the camaraderie of competing with your classmates for your high school team. Kat Drexler, congratulations to you. Girls winner, number 2 in the winter season. Our boys winner for Week 2? He was from the Meriden Co-op swim team, Joel Peralta.
All right, this is Sean Krofsik here, and we're at Maloney High School, and we're with our male athlete of the week. He's a sophomore, Joe Peralta. Joe, congratulations on winning Athlete of the Week.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Yeah, okay. What does it mean to you?
It means a lot knowing that I was picked. I'm very happy and grateful that a lot of people voted and picked me, knowing that my work paid off. So it's it's really nice.
Yeah. What does it mean? Well, tell me about swimming, how you got into it, and what you like so much about the sport.
Swimming means a lot to me. I've been swimming for around 8 years. I started in 3rd grade when I found out that it would help my asthma, and I gradually came to like it more and more each time I swam. And the coaches helped a lot with that too. They helped motivate me, and they've been with me ever since.
So how has it helped your asthma?
Yeah, it's actually really helped a lot. It's way better now than it used to be. Yeah. So it benefits me a lot.
Hey, does that hurt you in the pool at all, having that condition?
No, it doesn't hurt. Once in a while I get a dry throat, but it's not much. It helps strengthen me. So.
What's it been like being a part of this Meriden Co-op team this year?
It's been really fun. Great coaches. Got Ed pushing me. Ed, and I have Ed. Dan, he's with us a lot. He's really fun. Ed's more of the driving kind of guy. And then we have Coach Eric. He's really fun, keeps us in a light, good mood.
That's good. And then you had a couple of really big performances in the 200 and the 500 this year. Tell me about what you like about those races so much.
It's a great race. They take a lot out of you. They take a lot of energy. You have to dig deep in it to get all that energy. Swimmers really fun. They're really good swimmers too. So it kind of gives that adrenaline that you might not find in other events.
How does it feel to touch the wall first and win a race?
It feels great knowing that you used all that energy, all your training paid off, all the technique that you used, the time that you sacrificed, the time you took out, that it all paid off. It's really a really nice feeling.
What are you hoping to accomplish for the rest of the season?
Hoping to get to states, hoping to break the co-op record, maybe set a few more, and just helping the team out, helping everyone do well.
Which record do you want?
I really want the 500. 500 would be really nice.
Yeah. How close are you to that one?
Got a couple more seconds to drop, but I feel like with hard work, I can pull it off.
All right, very good. Well, congratulations again, and thank you for speaking with us today.
Yep, thank you.
Awesome.
Joe, thank you for taking time to speak with Aaron and Sean. That was actually on Tuesday before Joe and his teammates boarded a bus, went up to Manchester, and came home with a win. Good for you, Joe, and the Meriden Co-op. Coach Ed Heath, they're 3-2. Hey, listen, we're filming on Tuesday night. It's very, very late at night. Me and Aaron going the extra mile, as always, on Tuesday night to get you your show. We're going to jump right in to our Week 3 slate of candidates. And the cool thing, Aaron, is we can do like updated stats, like in real time. Oh, man, we have arrived. Let's go to our girls' nominees. We're going to go to the girl, actually, we're going to step out of real time for a second. We're going with the girl we picked first, and we picked her last week when she broke her own program and school diving record. She swims and dives with the Lyman Hall Coggins boys team. She is Coggins Junior Miss Elise Boothroyd. Now, she established herself, last year, set a bunch of records, broke them, set them, broke them, set them, broke them, and she's back doing it again this year. Aaron, as you see over there, I've got her new record written down. You see there, buddy, we had the old one, which was 237.05. Her new one, busted it, 269.85, Elise Boothroyd. We know we have not heard the last of you this season. For now, Elise, you are girls nominee number 1 here in Week 3. Our second nominee, we're going over the west side of Meriden. 2, Wilcox Tech. The girls basketball team won its first game of the season last Thursday out in Baltic. Aaron, Baltic, man, that is out there, brother. In fact, the Indians just got back. And the girl who led them out there, Miss Madison Sage. 14 points for Madison that night against Holy Family. And she also scored 10 against Maloney on Saturday in the rivalry game over on the east side. Madison Sage, you are girls nominee number 2 in Week 3. And while we're on the topic of rivalry games, east side, west side, etc., our third nominee played in that game as well on Saturday. She is from Maloney High School, the team that won. Miss Courtney Ubeki, and we're glad to have Courtney aboard as a girls nominee. And of course, Coach John Vieira and the teammates there at Maloney, we're glad to have Courtney back. She had missed 3 games. She comes back, scores 10 points, and helps Maloney defeat Wilcox Tech On Thursday, Maloney will be traveling over to the west side to face Tina Gagne in the Platte Panthers. The Platte-Maloney game that tips off at 6:45. We will be there. For now, Courtney Ubeki, girls nominee number 3 in week 3. All right, Aaron, do you take a halftime break? And we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We got Australian Open on the mind, and we have our boys nominees on the mind. We got 2 basketball players and a hockey player. We're going to start on the hardwood. I'm going to start over at Cheshire High School because this young man is really having a breakout season. He, of course, is 6'4" junior forward, Mr. Cole Finehour. And hey, listen, the Rams are struggling this year. There's no question about that, but Cole is really in the midst of a great season. We mentioned we're filming on Tuesdays. Cole had a season high 21 tonight down in Guilford, and he is now averaging, quick update, 15 points a game for the Cheshire Rams. Cole Finehour, glad to have you aboard as boys nominee number 1. The second boys nominee, also a basketball player, going north up Route 10 to Southington. All right, he's been here before. He's been an All-RJ player. Will he be so again this year? We'll see. For now, we're glad to have aboard, again, Mr. Jared Kelly, senior guard for the Southington Blue Knights. He's leading the team with 18.2 points a game. And here's why I actually picked him the other night. They're playing up at Maloney, and Jared's struggling. Uncharacteristically, he had like more turnovers than points by halftime. 4 turnovers, 3 points. That is not Jared Kelly. So, he sat out, got refocused at halftime, came back, and he just lit the place up. We're going to double check his points, Aaron, because we don't want to jip Jared. Nope. See, there it is, 24 points. Hit 5 of 7 3-pointers, leads Southington past Maloney. We mentioned Jared is averaging 18.2 points a game. He is shooting, get this, from 3-point range, 32 for 64. Jared can light it up. Jared Kelly, boys nominee number 2 from Southington High School. Third and final nominee, we mentioned hockey. We talk hockey, we got good teams here, and in particular, we have the Sheehan Titans. Sheehan Titans are on a roll. They had big wins last week. They defeated Daniel Hand, undefeated Division II Daniel Hand, 6-5 in overtime on Wednesday. And then they beat Division III rival New Milford, big game on Monday, 3-2. And I'll tell you, Aaron, I had you shoot like 95 guys from Sheehan, and I'll tell you why, because they're so talented, so deep, you never know who's going to be the guy. And I've got to say, we picked one. It was not easy. But really, any number of guys from the Titans, Jake Napoli, who, by the way, Jake, I like your haircut. Luke Festa, the Romano brothers. You know what I'm going with? One of the Romanos, one of my favorite guys, Anthony Romano. Big week for Anthony, and he had the game-winning goal that defeated Hand in overtime, 6-5. And then on Monday, he set up his brother Joe with the game winner with about 1:10 left. In fact, exactly 1 minute 10 seconds left to go. Broke a 2-2 tie against New Milford. Sheehan 3, New Milford 2. Sheehan is atop the Division III rankings in the CIAC points. Aaron, you might have noticed I got a little distracted there because my phone's ringing off the hook. We met deadline, Aaron. I don't know who that could possibly be. Maybe an early voter. Hey, you got to wait till Wednesday, 6 o'clock. That's when the polls open. My Record Journal /sports. Polls open Wednesday at 6. When you see this video through Sunday at midnight, the voting has been great. Go vote for your favorite candidates. We'll bring you the winners next week. 6 more candidates. Again, thank you to our sponsor, Middlesex Community College. Fumble. Go recover that, Aaron. We're getting ready for the Super Bowl. For now, I'm going to take my leave of you. I am Fumble Fingers, Bryant Carpenter. Aaron, thank you as always. I'm making you run all over the place, taking all these photos. Trust me, it breaks my heart from time to time. Shawnee Crossick also making the rounds for us. Appreciate you folks tuning in. We'll catch you next week. Take care.